Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I'm Sunny with Healing Power of Divine Universe, and I am here with a reading on its messages from your deceased loved ones. It's quite heavy, quite extensive, so it's going to definitely be a good one and definitely have a lot of messages that they're wanting me to deliver to you today. First off, I'm going to start by saying if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos. Hit that like button and share this video if you think others can benefit from my messages today. So let's get started here. I laid them out differently because I kind of wanted to do it a little bit differently. I am going to be reading some out of the book, and then I'm going to be delivering some messages just without a book, obviously, just by my intuition, because I'm an intuitive reader. And so let's get started here. I wanted to start with my postcards from heaven, and then I'm going to end with my postcards from heaven because I think the messages are just so amazing, and they're just so very deep that I think it's the best way to start this reading today. So let's get started. It says, "Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicities when all the right people, the right places, the right opportunities, and the right time just show up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We are on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Sigh." So that's a beautiful way to start this reading, and is so true. With all the hardship I've been going through and with just all my difficulties lately, it is amazing when I am in need of something and then all of a sudden it's crazy, and I have never recognized it before. I've never taken the time to really think about it or to realize just how much the universe does give to us, how much God really does answer our prayers and is there at the right moment when, say, we are struggling and we just feel like we cannot take one more day of something, or we need money and money comes to us and so on. We just all need to stop to really recognize that and to really appreciate our prayers being answered and how much the universe does for us each and every day, and we just really need to really slow down and recognize that. So I think that is a huge message for this reading today. Let's get started. So like I said, I laid out my cards differently. I spread them all out. And this is a message that I'm getting from the get-go here. The first card I pulled is the Magician, Manifestation. Now, this Magician to me represents Aquarius. I feel that you have been manifesting like crazy. Something in your life has gone kind of to the maybe onto the wrong path. Maybe something has gone wrong in your life and you have really wanted to manifest success, because that's the second card I pulled. So I feel that you're in a manifestation stage. I think that you're a strong manifester. I think we all are when we know how to do it and when we really have faith and believe in our manifestation skills. So I think that you're really manifesting success. You want success in your life. And it's because, well, it's not only because of this, but it is because it follows after the tower hit, destruction. Something in your life hit, and it could be that you lost a family member or someone that you love very deeply, and I'm so very sorry if you have. I'm sending you all so much unconditional love and so many positive vibes and healing. But I feel that it was a destruction of your life. I feel that you had built a foundation that was built on false pretense. Someone in the mix might have been a snake, might have been lying to you, might have been using you. There might have been many people that were deceiving you throughout your life or just throughout this past situation, that finally the universe had had enough and person in that tower to really just rip it apart. So I feel that you're manifesting, new success, a new successful life, a new successful path to go down, and to really start rebuilding your life after the tower hit and the destruction ripped it apart. So I do believe that that's what I'm looking at. They're wanting you to have trust. And it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. They're wanting you to trust, because I think that your trust was broken. I think that you really did trust the people that were in your life. You trust what you were being told. You might have really relied on someone very deeply, and they broke that trust. And I feel that instead of those, that person or whomever was in that situation with you, or those people, instead of them admitting to what they did wrong, they made you feel like you had failed, that you were a failure. They made you look like that out into the world, that you had done something wrong and that you had failed. If it was as a parent, if it was as a business owner, as just, in general in life, but they really made you feel and look like you were a failure, that you had failed at something. This card says, I understand what a miracle is, only an opportunity to learn. So even if you did fail at something, even if you did make a wrong decision, you have definitely taken the time to heal from that, to really look at that failure and really learn the lessons that you were meant to learn from it, which is beautiful, because that's what we're supposed to do. In the meanwhile, after this failure caused by you, or maybe by other people, or just by a situation, you received very harsh judgment. People have been judging you and criticizing you, and just have really abandoned you and left you out in the cold, and they really have not even given you a chance to explain yourself, to really justify what had happened, what your side of the story is. I think that people have had just extremely harsh judgment on you, which is pretty sad, because I don't believe that any of us should ever judge another human being. For one thing, what gives us a right to judge anyone? Sure, a judge in a court of law, maybe, but not even to the extent that some judges do. But you received a very harsh judgment from this tower that hit. This card says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So maybe people were really judging you because you decided to go down a different path. Maybe you left where you had lived and you ventured off, and you're really trying to create this new life for yourself. Maybe you're just a unique person that believes in things that other people don't believe in. People maybe have judged you because you look unique, or you just live unique, like in a unique sense. And other people don't understand that, because society wants to judge us so very harshly if we're not living up to their standards. So after your failure, I feel that you have been falsely judged. I feel that the judgment has been very extremely harsh on you, and it's been really exhausting, and it's really just weighed you down in life. So that's how this reading starts. Now, my next 3 cards are from my Angel Answers deck. I'm not going to have you think of a question, because I don't feel that these cards are answering so much questions, but they're wanting you to kind of give you some guidance on what the next step of your life is going to be. So we have wait. So they're wanting you to really step back and wait for the results that you're desiring. If it's result in a court of law, if it's results in a judgment that you're waiting for, maybe the truth to come out. If it's just wait to see what happens, because miracles happen each and every day of our life, and that's how this reading began. So I want you to really sit back and kind of wait and be patient, and know that the universe is working its miracles for you and for this situation. Reconsider. With that, maybe you're needing to reconsider your choice of maybe the path that you chose to go down, maybe leaving where you left. Maybe reconsider, I don't want to say forgiveness, because I believe that we should always forgive ourselves and other people, but just maybe step back and reconsider which path you're wanting to go down. Where do you want to go on this journey in life? Where is, the universe? Where is your guidance? Where is your goals and achievements pushing you towards? They really want you just to step back and kind of wait before you make any decisions. If anything comes to you, they want you to really reconsider and really, take time to consider what is being offered to you. If they're offering you money, if they're offering you a relationship, a new life, if they're just offering you, a sorry, whatever it is, they want you to step back and really reconsider and really think about where you want to go in your life, how you want your life to look, and, each step of the way, and where you want to end up at the end of this path. Where do you want to go? We have peaceful resolution. So whatever your situation is, it is going to end in a peaceful resolution. I believe that those that have done you wrong, or if you have made choices that have put you in this situation, that you're going to step up and speak your truth. And if it's the vice versa, other people have done this to you, I think that people are stepping up and speaking their truth. I think that since the beginning of this year, I think that the universe has made us all step into our power and also step into the truth that of our lives, how we've been living, what we have done to ourselves and towards other people. And I believe that this is really going to end with a peaceful resolution. If you're fighting with your friends, if you feel abandoned, if you are fighting with your family, I feel that those connections will come back around again, and they're going to heal, and they're going to even be stronger than they were before. So really just step back and wait. They want you to reconsider. Maybe you were saying that maybe I will never forgive these people. I don't want these people in my life. But I think that what the universe is asking us all to do, and what your deceased loved ones is asking us to do, is to really think about, our love for ourselves, for those around us, and for the universe in general, and for our deceased loved ones. So we have ground yourself. So you need to spend some time to ground yourself, to really connect with Mother Earth. So go outside if you can and walk around with your bare feet in the grass. Maybe go dig in some dirt if you can. If you live somewhere where, the weather is just crazy, which it is in a lot of places, and you can't do that, just really meditate and ground yourself. Picture your feet being, sit up straight in a chair. Picture your feet being planted to the floor, and don't picture it, do that. And then picture roots growing, coming up from the earth and wrapping around your legs and pulling you to Mother Earth. But it's time to really ground yourself, so then you can really make the decisions that you need to make, and to also, we need to stay grounded to be able to balance our life each and every day. So that's a very important thing for each and every one of us to do. Become more objective. So they're calling for all of us to be more objective. Just really don't let those negative thoughts, don't let those thoughts that race through our head that nothing is going to turn out the way that we're wanting it to, or in a positive way. They just really want you to really replace all those negative thoughts and all that, self-talk and down talk that we do to ourselves with positive talk, with positive thoughts, and really release anything that's keeping us stuck in the dark and stuck to our past where we're trying to move on. Transform anger. So I'm sure that if your situation has really been a difficult one, people have really, really did you wrong. Maybe they hurt you very deeply. Maybe they judged you harshly for something that wasn't right, that you didn't do. Whatever your situation is, maybe it could be that you need to transform your anger from the person that you lost. Maybe someone's death, you really question if they died naturally. You feel angry because you weren't there, or there's so much anger that we can feel in life that we keep so bottled up, that we need to really transform from anger into love. And that's what the universe, and that's what our deceased loved ones are asking us to do. Transform that anger into unconditional love for ourselves, for the people around us, for the universe, and for our deceased loved ones, for sure. So that's beautiful. Okay, so the next card I pulled for this reading is going to be Offerings, and this is from my Native Spirit deck, and I'm going to be reading the message out of here because I think out of my Native Spirit deck it's just more important to receive the messages that they have in here. So it says, your Native Spirits want you to know every Native culture throughout history has made offerings, often on a daily basis. Offerings were made to the sun, the earth, the plants, and the animals, and to everything in creation. The offerings varied culture to culture, but they were always made with a feeling of extreme appreciation for the bounty of life. Gratitude was the secret to a joy-filled life. True thankfulness can work like modern-day alchemy in our lives, yielding happiness and peace beyond imagination. And it's simple. Find what's good and wonderful in every moment. No matter what's happening around you, there's always something to be grateful for. Whatever you appreciate in life will grow, so discover what you are thankful for, even the people and situations you've been found challenging, and watch miracles unfold. The journey. A suggestion: make an offering to whatever nurtures your soul. If you are nurtured by a particular place in nature, for example, you might consider leaving some fruit at the base of a tree for the animals in that area to give thanks for the beauty that is there. The next card I pulled is Spirit Keeper of the West. Your native spirits want you to know, in the medicine wheel, the west is the direction that symbolizes the fiery setting sun, autumn, and the waning moon, and the time of harvest, and the tumultuous years of teenagers in the human cycle. Out of the chaos arises illumination and transformation. In order for the new to ignite in your life, it's necessary to let go of the old. Sweep away the debris. The Spirit Keeper of the West reminds us to slow down our rapid growth and harvest what we have attained. In the autumn, leaves are burned to make way for new growth. Release the dross in your life to make way for new growth. The journey. Stand facing the west and the setting sun. Imagine that all limitations and blockages in your life are flowing from your heart into the sun. As the sun sets, it carries with it your cares and concerns to be transformed by its purifying energy. We have Peace Pipe. Your native spirits want you to know, in native traditions, sharing a peace pipe filled with sacred tobacco and herbs was a way of finding common ground and dropping discord. It was a respite in order to calmly assess a situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven and accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now. You don't need to forgive the act, but there's power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. The journey. Write down the answer to these questions. If there was an area of my life to which I need to bring peace, what might it be? What's the first step that I need to take towards resolving a rift with another or a feeling unfinished regarding a person or situation? Then take action. I have Remember Me by the Happy Memories We Create. I can see you remembering me with heaviness in your heart because you worry and grieve. These are normal, beautiful, and understandable emotions, and they are part of your healing. However, when the dust settles, I really wish that you would focus upon our happy times instead of the sad endings. Keep my memory alive by thinking of me at our most joyful times. When something stirs a pleasant memory, talk to me about it and know that I will hear you and share the sentimental moment with you. It is not your fault. Please do me a really big favor. Stop beating yourself up, thinking that you caused my death or were in some way responsible for it. You were not. It's so hard from the earthly level to understand the spiritual elements of life. No matter what you think you could have done or should have done, I would have left anyway. I am releasing you of any responsibility for my leaving. Please let go of any guilt. It will make us both feel better. The universe is perfect in its making up, and what we think is a coincidence is just God's way of remaining anonymous. Trust me, be kind to yourself, knowing that what I share with you is true. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold guilt. As souls, we do not feel physical death. I remember that within the blink of an eye, I was outside my body looking down at it. I immediately felt an intense sense of happiness and peace. It was indescribable, yet I wanted to tell everyone. I was also able to see the thoughts you created and carry with you in your mind. We are pure energy vibrations of light. Please know that your thoughts of guilt and worry block the light. They don't serve either of us well and create unnecessary debris. Know that I am happy and that a soul can never be harmed. Be creative, look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. So they're really wanting you to really, embrace your creativity, to really tap back into your creativity, to really allow yourself to manifest the things that you're wanting in life, and to begin to grow, more in, within yourself, within the universe, and on your path and on your journey. Go out and plant new life seeds, sow for your future. So they're wanting you to get out and really embrace life again, to really step back into life, to really start planting your seeds for it to start to grow. If it's in a new career, if it's in love, if it's with your family, if it's within yourself. But they really want you to really step out of the side of your box, to really step back out into the world and allow your love and light to really embrace the world, and allow yourself to really start planting these seeds to be able to move down your path, to be able to grow as a human being into the person that we're meant to grow into, and to really embrace our life and really show the world and give the world our unconditional love each and every day. Try not to worry. We will bring helpful people into your life. So if you have a lot going on, if you feel abandoned, if you just feel really alone, just know that your deceased loved ones are going to really start bringing people into your life that are going to really fulfill you, that are really going to really fill those voids and that loneliness and sadness that we feel at times. And if you are feeling abandoned, just know that we need to embrace that at this moment, because we're growing as a human, and we're learning how to fill up our own cups with love, so then we will have new people and new things come into our life. And then the last card I pulled is Dearest Wonderful You. To help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic, seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intentions take to the wind. Your desires count, and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you, and we love you so deeply and are so happy to support you each and every day. What a beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. that really made me feel really good. I felt like my mom was definitely here, really pushing me on the path that I need to be on, and I hope that you really felt that from this reading too. Again, if you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. If you'd like to donate to my channel, there's a link below to my PayPal. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sending you all so much unconditional love, so many positive vibes, peace, and peace. Take care.